You are watching Architectures and Homes TV. We are here to show you the new pyramid building in West Africa, designed and developed by Diébédo Francis Kéré from Burkina Faso. He is an award winner, and there is a big and tough story behind the project you are looking at. This is a multi-million-dollar project. It is a pyramid, but this pyramid is different from the type of pyramid they have in Egypt. This one, you can climb it, play over there, and it is a park where everybody is free to go and enjoy himself or herself on a leisure time. Let's go to hear from Kéré, the idea behind the construction and the project of the new Burkina Faso Parliament building, known as West African Pyramid. Burkina Faso's new parliament building responds to needs of the people, says Diébédo Francis Kéré. In this exclusive design movie, Burkinabe architect Diébédo Francis Kéré explains how he is rebuilding his country's National Assembly to be more than just a simple parliament building. In 2014, the Burkina Faso Parliament building was set ablaze during the country's revolution, putting an end to 31 years of dictatorial rule. Kéré is now leading the scheme to build a new National Assembly on the site in the capital of Ouagadougou.
The Parliament House in Ouagadougou, the capital city of Burkina Faso, is a big and a very important project. In 2014, there was a revolt which led to kick out the president who wanted to change the constitution and make himself president for life. So during this revolt, people burned down the existing Parliament House. So I was lucky to be called to join a group of thinkers and activists, artists, musicians, to think about how to build a new one that responds to the need of Burkina Faso and his people. So I started to think, what can it be today to build a Parliament House for Ouagadougou, for people that now has access to information and want more. We designed first a huge structure, which is a pyramid. I wanted to create a transparent building. If a parliament building is transparent and open, if people can go on top of it at any time, during the day, during night. Symbolically, it is transparent, it is open. Another idea was to combine in this pyramid field where you could do agriculture, because Burkina's economy is based mainly on agriculture. So I wanted to create this public space with everything. We have a garden around it, and then we have the pyramid which is elevated. We have a cornfield on the top. So it is more than such a simple parliament building.
Talking to Dezine at the Serpentine Gallery, where he has just completed this year's pavilion, Kéré explained the ideas behind his giant ziggurat structure. I was lucky to be called to think of how to design a new parliament building that responds to Burkina Faso and the needs of the people, Kéré told Dezine. I wanted to create this public space with everything, Kéré added. We have a garden around it, we have the pyramid, which is elevated, we have a cornfield on top. It is more than just a simple parliament building. The stepped structure was designed to be inhabited by the public. At 6 stories high, it will offer an elevated view of the city, which has a very flat topography. People can go on top of it at any time during the day and during the night, said Kéré. Symbolically, it is transparent, it is open. The roof hosts several green terraces that will be accessible to the public and are intended to serve as an educational tool to encourage urban farming. The facade will also act as solar shading, allowing air to freely circulate inside the building. The Berlin-based architect looked to Burkinabe governing traditions when designing the interior. A tree stands at the center of the building, referencing the arbre à palabre, tree of discussion, under which villagers make decisions in rural areas of Burkina Faso. The 127-seat assembly hall is part of a larger master plan the Berlin-based architect envisaged for the site. The scheme pays homage to the site's history by transforming the ruin of the previous building into a memorial. It takes the form of a shaded depression in the ground where rainwater is collected and used for on-site irrigation. A grove of trees will surround the memorial, creating a seating and gathering space. For the recently unveiled Serpentine Pavilion in London's Kensington Gardens, Kéré created an oval-shaped structure made from indigo blue wooden batons that is topped with a slatted timber roof. Kéré is from Gando in Burkina Faso, but moved to Germany to work as an apprentice before studying architecture and engineering at the Technische Universität in Berlin. He is known for his socially driven and sustainable approach to architecture, which he has applied to several projects in his home village, as well as installations for major exhibitions in London, Copenhagen, Milan, Chicago, and Venice. Francis Kéré receives the 2022 Pritzker Architecture Prize. The 2022 laureate of architecture's highest honor, the Pritzker Architecture Prize, is Diébédo Francis Kéré, known as Francis Kéré, Burkina Faso-born architect, educator, social activist, receiver of the 2004 Aga Khan Award for Architecture and designer of the 2017 Serpentine Pavilion. Recognized for empowering and transforming communities through the process of architecture. Kéré, the first Black architect to ever obtain this award, works mostly in areas charged with constraints and adversity, using local materials and building contemporary facilities whose value exceeds the structure itself, serving and stabilizing the future of entire communities. Through buildings that demonstrate beauty, modesty, boldness, and invention, and by the integrity of his architecture and geste, Kéré gracefully upholds the mission of this prize, explains the official statement of the Pritzker Architecture Prize. Announced today by Tom Pritzker, chairman of the Hyatt Foundation, Francis Kéré is the 51st winner of the award, founded in 1979, succeeding Anne Lacaton and Jean-Philippe Vassal. Praised for the gifts he has created through his work, gifts that go beyond the realm of the architecture discipline, the acclaimed architect is present equally in Burkina Faso and Germany, professionally and personally. I am hoping to change the paradigm, push people to dream and undergo risk. It is not because you are rich that you should waste material. It is not because you are poor that you should not try to create quality. Everyone deserves quality. Everyone deserves luxury. And everyone deserves comfort. We are interlinked, and concerns in climate, democracy, and scarcity are concerns for us all. Francis Kéré, 2022 Pritzker Architecture Prize winner. Born in Gando, Burkina Faso in 1965 and based in Berlin, Germany, Francis Kéré works towards improving the lives and experiences of countless citizens in a region of the world that is at times forgotten, as Pritzker explains. Thank you very much for watching. This is Architects and Homes TV. See you on our next program. Thank you.